Welcome to State Engineering Services Examination and SSCG section of Winds of Change. In this we will cover so many questions related to State AE as well as SSCG examination. For any problem you can mail us at windsofchange2020@gmail.com and download the study material from the link in the description box. Subscribe the channel if you find it useful and download the app of Winds of Change to stay updated. Welcome to 120 questions of surveying. In this video we will cover question number 91 to 120. So let's begin with first question. Select the correct statement. Contour interval on any map is kept constant. Direct method of contouring is cheaper than indirect method. Intervisibility of point on a contour map cannot be ascertained, or slope of a hill cannot be determined with the help of contours. Just think about it. Which one is the correct statement? The answer will be option A, that is contour interval on any map is kept constant. You can see here in this figure. Here you can also see that the intervisibility on the contour map can be obtained using the contour lines. Okay, and the contour interval on any map is always kept constant. The contour interval, the difference between two contours, is always being kept constant. Okay, moving to the next question. Select the incorrect statement. The true meridian at different places are parallel to each other. The true meridian at any place is not variable. The true meridian converges to a point in northern and southern hemisphere. The maps prepared by National Survey Department of any country are based on true meridians. Just think about it. Which one is the incorrect statement in all of these? Read all the statement. The answer will be option A. The first one is the incorrect statement, that is the true meridian at different places are parallel to each other. They are not parallel to each other because they converge at north and south pole. Okay, so this will be an incorrect statement because these two cannot be parallel. Now the true meridian at any place is not variable, which is a correct statement. The true meridian converges to a point in northern and southern hemisphere, which we have already discussed, and the maps prepared by the National Survey Department of any country are based on the true meridians only. Okay, true meridians are the exact ones. This is the definition of the true meridian. You can see here a line passing through the geographical north pole, geographical south pole, and any point on the surface of the earth is known as true meridian. You can see here, and these lines converge at northern and southern hemisphere. Okay, so these are not parallel to each other. Next question. If the RL of a benchmark is 100 meter, the back side is 1.215 meter and the foresight is 1.870 meter, the RL of the forward station is 99.345 meter, 100.345 meter, 100.655 meter, or 101.870 meter. This is a very easy question, but we should know the answer. We should know the concept of it because these type of questions are frequently being asked in various examinations. The answer will be option A. And how it is being determined? First of all, we have to determine the height of instrument from RL. Okay, RL plus the backside, which will be height of instrument, that is 101.215, and the RL of the forward station will be height of instrument minus foresight. So it will be 99.345 meter. Okay, memorize the concept of it. Next question. Dumpy level is most suitable when the instrument is to be shifted frequently. The fly leveling is being done over long distances. Many readings are to be taken from a single setting of the instrument, or all of the above. Just think about it. The answer will be option C, that is dumpy level is preferable in the case in which many readings are to be taken from a single setting of the instrument. Okay, so these two statements are incorrect. The instrument to be shifted frequently, in this case we do not prefer dumpy level. Fly leveling is being done over long distances. For long distances, dumpy level cannot be used because as the distance will be more, there will be chances of the error. Okay, because the visibility will be lower. So it will be used in case the many readings are to be taken frequently from single setting of the instrument. Okay, next question. For a well conditioned triangle, no angle should be less than 20 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, or 60 degree. Just think about it. Very easy question. The answer will be option B, that is 30 degree. Memorize it. Okay, the case of the well conditioned triangle is, a triangle is called well conditioned triangle when no angle in it is less than 30 degree or larger than 120 degree. Okay, so this case is called the well conditioned triangle. Memorize it. Next question. Pick up the correct statement from the following. If the applied tension to the tape is more than the standard, the tension correction is positive. If the applied tension to the tape is less than the standard, then the tension correction is negative. If the temperature during the measurement is greater than the standard temperature, the temperature correction is positive, or all of the above. Just think about it. In which case the correction is positive or the correction is negative? This is very important question. It can be asked in any of the examination. The answer will be all of the above. All of the above are the correct statement. Let's take each statement. If applied tension to the tape is more than the standard, then the tension correction will be positive. If the applied tension to the tape is less than the standard, then the tension correction will be negative. If the temperature during measurement is greater than standard temperature, that means the tape will be of the larger size, then the temperature correction is positive. Okay, that means more distance has been recorded. Okay, so in this way we have to memorize it. Next question. Contour interval is the vertical distance between the two consecutive contours, the horizontal distance between two consecutive contours, or the vertical distance between 2 points on same contour, or the horizontal distance between 2 points on the same contour. Just think about it. What is the definition of the contour interval? Very easy question. The answer will be option A, that is, it is the distance between two consecutive, that is the vertical distance between the two consecutive contour. Okay, so memorize it. It is a vertical distance, not the horizontal distance. Okay, this is the difference in the reduced level. You can see here, these are the different contours. Next question. Pick up the incorrect statement from the following. In a spherical triangle, every angle is less than 2 right angles. Sum of the 3 angles is equal to the 2 right angles. Sum of the 3 angles less than 6 right angles and greater than 2 right angles. Or sum of any 2 sides is greater than the third side. Just think about it. This is the case of a spherical triangle. Okay, so in case of spherical triangle, which statement is incorrect here? The answer will be option B. That is, the incorrect statement will be sum of the 3 angles is equal to 2 right angles, which is incorrect. This is case of simple triangle, not the spherical triangle. Okay, that is sum of the 3 angles is equal to 180 degree, but in case of the spherical triangle, this should be more than 180 degree. Okay, sum of the 3 angles is less than 6 right angle and greater than 2 right angle. Okay, means greater than 180 degree and less than 6 into 90. Okay, that means 540 degree. Next question. If the image of a triangulation station of RL 500 meter is 4 centimeter from the principal point on a vertical photo taken from an altitude of 2000 meter above datum, the height displacement will be 2 mm, 4 mm, 6 mm or 10 mm. Here we have to determine the relief displacement or height displacement. All the terms which are used for the calculation is being given in the question. So just try to find out. The answer will be option D. And how it is determined? The formula for relief displacement is RH upon H, where small r is 0.04, which is given here, 4 centimeter from the principal point. Okay, and 500 is the small h, that is the RL of the ground. Okay, and capital H is the flying height, which is being given here at 2000 meter. Okay, so putting it this formula and solving it, we will determine the answer as 0.01 meter, that is 10 mm. Okay, or 1 centimeter. So answer D will be the correct answer. Memorize the formula for relief displacement. It is very important. Next question. The process of turning of telescope about the vertical axis in horizontal plane is known as transiting, reversing, plunging or swinging. Very easy question. Can you recall it? The answer will be option D, that is swinging. Okay, that is the process of turning the telescope about the vertical axis in the horizontal plane. Okay, moving on to next question. In the prismatic compass, the magnetic needle moves with the box. The line of the sight does not move with the box. The magnetic needle and graduated circle do not move with the box, or the graduated circle is fixed to the box and the magnetic needle always remains in the north-south direction. In case of the prismatic compass, what will be the correct answer? The answer will be option C, that is the magnetic needle and graduated circle do not move with the box. Okay, you can see here, this is the magnetic needle here. Okay, and this is the circular metal box. In this is the fixed graduated plane, and this is the graduated circle. Okay, so this magnetic needle and the graduated circle, these do not move with the box. Okay, this will be always aligned in the north south direction. This needle will always be aligned in north south direction. Okay, so option C will be the correct answer. Next question. The angle between the prolongation of the preceding line and the forward line of the traverse is called deflection angle, included angle, direct angle, or none of the above. Just think about it. The angle that is being obtained if we prolong the preceding line and calculate the angle from the forward line, then that will be called as, very easy question, it will be called as deflection angle. That is option A will be the correct answer. You can see here this angle is called the deflection angle. Okay, this is the prolongation of the preceding line and this is the forward line. Okay, so this is the deflection angle. Next question. To avoid large centering error with very short legs, observations are generally made to chain pins by using optical system for centering the theodolite to a target fixed on the theodolite tripod on which theodolite may be fitted easily, or all of the above. Just think about it. To avoid large centering error with very short legs. Now, how the observations are being made? The answer will be option C, that is to a target fixed on the theodolite tripod on which theodolite may be fitted easily. Okay, so generally observations are made like this. Next question. For which of the following permanent adjustment of the theodolite the spire test is to be used? This is very frequently asked question. This was once asked in engineering service examination also about the spire test. The options are adjustment of the plate level, adjustment of the line of sight, adjustment of the horizontal axis, or adjustment of the altitude bubbles and vertical index frame. Just think about it. The answer will be option C, that is for the adjustment of the horizontal axis we use the spire test. Okay, so memorize it. Next question. The resection by 2-point problem as compared to the 3-point problem gives more accurate problem, takes less time, requires more labor, or none of the above. The resection by 2-point problem as compared to 3-point problem. The answer will be option C, that is it requires more labor. Okay, it will require more labor. Okay, it will take more time, as well as it is less accurate. Okay. Next question. The line of the collimation method of reduction of the levels does not provide a check on intermediate side, foresight, backside, or reduced level. Just think about it. The line of the collimation method of reduction of level, it does not provide a check on which one of the following. Just think about it. The answer will be option A, that is it do not provide a check on the intermediate side. Okay, only the method of rise and fall, that will be provide a check on the intermediate side. Other methods will not provide that one. Okay, it will provide check on the foresight, backside, as well as the reduced level. Next question. Transit rule for adjusting the consecutive coordinate of a traverse is used where linear and angular measurement of the traverse are of equal accuracy, angular measurements are more accurate than linear measurement, linear measurements are more accurate than angular measurement, or all of the above. Just think about it. In which case the transit rule for adjusting the consecutive coordinate of a traverse are used? The answer will be option B, that is in the case in which the angular measurements are more accurate than the linear measurement, then we use transit rule. Otherwise, in case in which the linear measurement are more accurate than angular, then we use the bodies rule. Next question. The net ground area of a vertical photograph 20 cm by 20 cm on scale 1:10,000 having overlap 60% and 30% is 1.5 square kilometer, 1.56 square kilometer, 1.6 square kilometer, or 1.12 square kilometer. Just think about it. How you will determine the ground area on the basis of the area that will be obtained in a photograph. Okay, if we know the overlap here, the answer will be option D. And how it is determined? First of all, let's find out the length, that will be the actual length on the ground. Since it is the photographic length is 20 centimeter, so photographic length as 20 centimeter and width is also 20 centimeter. Now scale is 1:10,000. Okay, so we will multiply it The percentage of overlap in the longitudinal direction is 60%, so it will be 0.6, and in the width, in the direction of the width, it is 0.3. So now the ground area that will be calculated, it will be 1 minus this 0.6. This one is the overlapped area, so we will reduce it to the non-overlapped area, that is 1 minus 0.6 and 1 minus 0.3, that is for the width and length and width, as well as multiplying it by the scale, okay, to determine it in square kilometer. Okay, so it will be obtained as 1.12 square kilometer. So memorize it, how we will determine it. Okay, now why it is 10 square? Because since these quantities were given in meter, that is 0.2 meter, okay, and the scale was 1:10,000. okay, so we have to convert it into kilometer. So in case we will convert it into the kilometer, then we have to multiply one quantity by 10, so we can obtain it in kilometer. Okay, so you will find it out very easily if you go through the units of it. Next question: spring tides are caused when sun and moon are in line with earth, solar tidal forces acts opposite to the lunar tidal force, or solar tidal force and lunar tidal force both coincide, or none of these. Just think about it. When the spring tides are being caused, this is very important question, we should memorize it. The answer will be option C, that is when the solar tidal force and lunar tidal force, these both coincide with each other, then the spring tides will occur. Okay, memorize it. Next question: normal tension is that pull which is used at the time of standardizing of the tape, or used for neutralizing effect due to the pull and sag, or to make the correction due to sag equal to 0, or to make the correction due to the pull equal to 0. Just think about it. What is the normal tension? Which pull is the normal tension? Just determine it. The answer will be option B, and memorize it. This will be the tension which is used, which is the pull which will be used to neutralize the effect due to the pull and sag. Okay, so memorize it. Next question: after fixing the plane table to the tripod, the main operation which are needed at each plane table station are leveling, orientation, centering. Now the correct sequence of these operation is first, second and third, first, third and second, third, first and second, or second, third and then first. Try to find it out. What will be the correct sequencing of leveling, orientation and centering in case of the fixing of plane table? The answer will be option B, first, third and second. That is, first of all, whenever we set the plane table, first of all we will go for the leveling operation. Okay, then we do the centering, and then we finally orient it in the proper direction. Okay, so memorize it. Next question: for accurate work, the steel band should always be used in preference to the chain, because the steel band is lighter than chain, is easier to handle, is practically inextensible, and is not liable to kink when in use, or can be easily repaired in the field. In which case, why we use the steel band with respect to chains? The answer is option C, that is the steel band that is practically inextensible and is not liable to kink when in use. Okay, the kinking can occur in case of the chains. Okay, next question: sidereal day. Sidereal day is the period of time taken by the earth in making a complete rotation with reference to stars, is slightly shorter than the ordinary solar day, is divided into the conventional hours, minutes and seconds, or all of the above. Just think about it. What is the sidereal day? The answer is option D, that is all of the above. First of all, it is the period of time taken by the earth in making a complete rotation with reference to the stars. It is slightly shorter than the ordinary solar day, and it is divided into the conventional hours, minutes and seconds. Okay, next question: the type of the surveying which require least office work is tachyometry, trigonometric leveling, plane table surveying, or theodolite surveying. Just think about it. Very easy question and very important question also. Which type of surveying will require least office work? Okay, not the field work, least office work. The answer will be option C, that is the plane table surveying. Okay, why it is so? Because most of the operation in it are being done in the field only. Okay, we already obtain everything on the field, so there will be very less work that will be required in the office. Next question. The difference of the levels between two stations A and B is to be determined. For best results, the instrument station should be equidistant from A and B, closer to higher station, closer to lower station, or as far as possible from the line AB. Just think about it. If we have to determine the difference of the levels between the two stations A and B, then the instrument station that should be set up, where we have to set up? The answer is option A, that is we have to set up the instrument equidistant from A and B. Let's say this is station A, this is station B. Okay, then we will set up somewhere in between it, so that from here this distance as well as the distance to the B point, these two should be equal. Okay. Next question. Cross staff is an instrument used for measuring approximate horizontal angles, setting out right angles, measuring bearing of the lines, or none of the above. Just think about it. The cross staff is an instrument that is used for, answer will be option B, that is used for setting out right angles. It looks like this. Okay, we have the slit here through which we obtain the right angles, okay, on the field. Next question. Theodolite is an instrument used for tightening the capstan headed nut of level tube, measurement of the horizontal angles only, measurement of vertical angles only, or measurement of both horizontal and vertical angles for theodolite. Okay, what will be the correct answer? The answer will be option D, that is through theodolite we can measure both vertical as well as the horizontal angles. Next question. Systematic error always follows some definite mathematical law, can be removed by applying correction to the observed values, or are also known as cumulative error, or all of the above. Just think about it. What are the systematic errors? The answer will be option D, that is all of the above. There are two types of error, either systematic error or random error. Okay, so systematic error always follows some definite mathematical law, while random errors are random in nature, they do not follow any law. These systematic error can be removed by applying correction to the observed values, while random error, in the random error we cannot apply correction, but we can be little sure that the amount of the positive error as well as amount of the negative error that can be nullified in case of the random errors, but in case of the systematic error we apply the correction. These systematic errors are also known as cumulative error, and in case of the random error, that is called as compensatory errors. Next question. Pick up the correct statement from the following. The principal point coincides with the plumb point on a true vertical photograph. The top of the hill appears on a truly vertical photograph at greater distance than its bottom from the principal point. The top of the hill is represented on a vertical photograph at larger scale than the area of the nearby valley, or all of the above. This is a very easy question. Which are the correct statement here, or which one is the correct statement here? The answer will be option D, that is all of the above are the correct statement, and we have already seen all the statement. You can watch this statement again. We are moving further. Next question. The process of determining the location of the instrument station by drawing resectors from the location of the known station is called radiation, intersection, resection, or traversing. Very easy question. The process of determining the location of the instrument station by drawing resectors. What will be the answer? It will be option C, that is resection. Okay, memorize it. This process is called the process of resection. So here we will finish with 120 questions of surveying. In the next video we will come up with some other subject. Till that, stay updated, subscribe to this channel, and for any problem mail us at windsofchange2020@gmail.com.